Okay, done. Good afternoon, one and all. We are team for now. We are here to discuss on group discussion, and our topic is youth are the future. And yeah, now I'm going to give you introduction. Once upon a time, it was a metal. It turns into a sword. Like the youth, once a child will become youth, and using the legacy of leadership and qualities, so many qualities like leadership and will be country.
Yes, I agree with you. As India is the first top has so many youth members in it, and youth are the pillars of our country, and they will change the goals, and they will change our nation into a dynamic and stronger nation.
Yes, youth are the most important people in the country. They are more adaptable to the new technologies and they can have more leadership qualities than the older generation and kids.
Yeah.
As we all know that role of youth is
the youth of India is growing the income of the India, and the ideas comes from youth is going to be develop the growth of India, and they come from intellectual and are going to be entrepreneurs. It helps to the nation grow, and um,
Yes, and the youth are more adaptable to technologies as the older members can't learn anything very easily. We can learn from the basis also, and youth first there will be children, so we can start the fundamentals from the children. So when we become youth, we will learn it, and we can adapt to the technology more than older generations. So I think the youth will develop our country and strong.
as we all know that role of youth is very important.
Youth, entre- youth entrepreneurs start a new creativity and new jobs.
Yeah, let me conclude the discussion. Let me conclude the discussion. Youth are the ones who have the mindset of doing anything, and they are the perils. They will make a mala, and youth have more patience than the elders. Yeah, thank you.
So they can build a stronger and more dynamic and more intellectual country. Thank you.
Second time practice, Ramna.
ఎక్కడుందని
Screen, camera option.
Camera.
A heartily good afternoon. We are going to have a good discussion on the youth building the our country and our nations. And I'm going to introduce it. Most countries have the most proportionate of youth in their nations, and these youth are future leaders and engineers and doctors and very nice
Yes, I agree with it. As India has 140 billion of population, India has the most number of youth than the other countries. Like India have 70 percentage of youth. So with the help of youth, India can be going to developed country.
As youth is the building block of the nation, they can bring a lot of change in the country, which in turn increases the economy and all. They can learn new things as fast as possible, and if they concentrate, they could bring a better nation.
As we all know that youth is the building blocks of our nation. As the pillars are strong, the house is clear and perfect. As like that, as youth are very strong, the nation of our country is very strong. In agents of youth should have a role in agents of change, because youth can change anything they want, and also their innovative thoughts and creativity should make the nation beautiful. And social responsibilities are very important for every youth, because by knowing the social responsibilities, youth can lead the nation perfectly and in a neat way.
Yes, I agree with that. And the youth can also introduce new technologies and new medicines and use new inventions to our country and to build our country more stronger and dynamic.
Yes, I agree with it. Youth have a burning desire, and they can do whatever they want, and they have the patience to done up till the work is done.
All of the other nations to spoil our youth, they innovate some games like PUBG, Free Fire, and they released in the India. Then they are spoiling the youth in India, and that is the reason the India is not at good economy.
Youth should also know the cultural uh, activities, so that next generations can know the cultural traditions of our ants from our ancestors, so that youth should have role in everything, so that they can build our nation in a beautiful and perfect way.
Perfectly nice point, as my friend told it. Not only brings us new technologies and new medicines, they can also pass our old traditions to our next generations.
Youth entrepreneurs is starting new business and new jobs, in creating new ideas.
Thank you. I will now conclude it. The youth are the pillars of our nation, and most of our country has youth population in it. Proportion of youth is very large in number. They can bring new technologies and new innovations, and they can